works it away. They're thinking about running this. Brave stuff. And Moody makes a good tackle.
Cowan Dickey, Zanayat Laws, bigger.
Streaking through, and then he finds his man outside. It's Havana who's come onto the field to score on his debut. Short line out on the Springboks. They take it quickly. Here's Sia Khaleesi, the captain. Situation. Had such a great World Cup final, and that's an immense run from him. Andrews is storming away. Mertens just got a hand on him and knocked him out of his stride.
What makes a try truly unforgettable? Is it the skill, the perfect teamwork, or the impossible angles? What if one try changed rugby history forever? From insane runs to breathtaking finishes, we are going to count down the top 20 Springbok tries that shook the rugby world, and number 7 is truly unbelievable. Before we jump into the top 20 tries, let's revisit one of the most iconic moments in Springbok history, the 1995 Rugby World Cup final. It was more than just a game. It united a nation. The Springboks, led by Francois Pienaar, faced the mighty All Blacks at Ellis Park in Johannesburg. The match was deadlocked at 9-9 after extra time, and it all came down to a drop goal attempt by Joel Stransky. The pressure was intense as Stransky stepped up for the kick, and when the ball sailed through the posts, the stadium erupted. The Springboks had won their first World Cup, and in that moment, they not only shocked the world, but also united a nation. President Nelson Mandela, wearing a Springboks jersey and cap, presented the trophy to Captain Francois Pienaar, a powerful gesture given the team's past association with apartheid. Mandela's support for the Springboks was a key step in bringing the nation together, using sport as a tool for healing. Now that you know this incredible story, let's dive into the top 20 Springbok tries that shook the rugby world. 20. Chester Williams, 1995, Rugby World Cup versus Western Samoa.
Dis die doellyn van West Samoa in die agtergrond. Henny Leroux, 'n lange aangee na Ruben Creer, na Chester Williams, na die oorkant toe na Chris Rousseau wat vir hom probeer spasie kry, terug na Ruben Creer, na Chester Williams.
Chester Williams, the Black Pearl, was a real talent during the 1995 World Cup. In the quarter-final against Western Samoa, Williams showcased his pace and agility. Receiving the ball on the wing, he sidestepped two defenders, accelerated down the touchline and dove over in the corner. It was a try that not only highlighted his individual brilliance but also symbolised the Springboks' journey to glory. 19th. Brian Habana, 2007 Rugby World Cup versus Argentina. Brian Habana, one of the fastest men in rugby, announced his arrival on the world stage with a breathtaking try against Argentina in the 2007 World Cup. Chasing a kick ahead, Habana outpaced the Argentine defence, gathered the ball and sprinted 60 metres to score. It was a try that showcased his raw speed and predatory instincts, leaving the world in awe. 18. Joost van der Westhuizen, 1995, Rugby World Cup versus France.
Bishop, Mertens, Lamu! Mark Andrews made the intercept.
In the semi-final of the 1995 World Cup, Joost van der Westhuizen delivered a moment of magic. Breaking from the base of a scrum, he dummied past two French defenders and powered his way to the try line. It was a try that showcased his strength and vision, and it played a crucial role in the Springboks' path to the final. 17. Jean de Villiers, 2004 versus New Zealand.
By Holler, and Holler bounces out of a couple of tackles early on, and the All Blacks, well, the ball is out, and it breaks down for the All Blacks. A chance immediately for the Springboks.
Jean de Villiers, a centre with a knack for intercepting passes, pulled off one of the most memorable tries against the All Blacks in 2004. Reading the play perfectly, he intercepted a pass from Carlos Spencer and raced 80 metres to score. It was a try that not only stunned the All Blacks, but also announced de Villiers as a world-class player. 16. Jacques Fourie, 2009 versus British and Irish Lions.
And there's the word that plagued us last week, nearly. Fourie. Dupree.
In the second test of the 2009 British and Irish Lions tour, Jacques Fourie scored a try that is still talked about today. Breaking through the Lions' defence, he showed incredible strength to fend off two defenders and dive over in the corner. It was a try that showcased his physicality and skill, and it played a pivotal role in the Springboks series victory. 15. Bryan Habana, 2007 Rugby World Cup versus England.
And here goes Brian. Bryan Habana, this is South Africa's record. Bryan Habana is going to become the Rugby World Cup's top try scorer.
In the pool stages of the 2007 World Cup, Bryan Habana once again lit up the tournament with a sensational try against England. Chasing a high ball, he leapt above the English defence, gathered the ball and sprinted 50 metres to score. It was a try that highlighted his aerial ability and speed, leaving the English defence in his wake. But have you ever wondered what gives the Springboks their extra strength in the final minutes of a match? It is a strategy called the bomb squad. Instead of the usual mix of players on the bench, South Africa stacks it with 6 powerful forwards. This means they can bring in fresh players all at once, making them stronger in scrums and breakdowns. Coach Rassie Erasmus introduced this idea before the 2019 Rugby World Cup, and it has helped the team dominate tired opponents. Players like Quagga Smith can also switch positions easily, keeping the team strong. But is this strategy legal? Some rugby analysts believe the bomb squad gives the Springboks an unfair advantage, while others say it's the greatest tactical move ever. What do you think? Comment below. 14. Peter Rossau, 1999 Rugby World Cup versus Uruguay.
Comes from Herring. Oh, it's poached. Now then, Peter Rossau. I think he's going to go all the way here. He is the master of the intercept, and that.
Peter Rossau, known for his blistering pace, scored a try against Uruguay in the 1999 World Cup that left fans in awe. Receiving the ball on the wing, he accelerated past 3 defenders and raced 70 metres to score. It was a try that showcased his speed and finishing ability, and it remains one of the most memorable tries in Springbok history. 13th Schalk Burger, 2007 Rugby World Cup versus England.
And all I remember is going up, sort of giving a shot, getting on his back, and I could just see Donny Rousseau, the steamroller, John Smith steamroller, and eventually it's one of...
In the 2007 World Cup final, Schalk Burger, known for his physicality and work rate, scored a crucial try against England. Breaking from a maul, he powered his way through the English defence and dove over the line. It was a try that showcased his never-say-die attitude and played a key role in the Springboks' victory. 12th. Brayton Pauls, 2000 versus New Zealand.
Well, this guy's got serious gas. Look at the chip off the left foot. Beats Umaga for the ball, chips on, and has the presence of mind to just stroll through using his left foot well. And look at this. It looks as though he's not going to score. Pops the ball over.
Brayton Pauls, a winger with electrifying pace, scored a try against the All Blacks in 2000 that left fans speechless. Receiving the ball on the wing, he stepped inside 2 defenders, accelerated past a third, and dove over in the corner. It was a try that showcased his agility and speed, and it remains one of the most iconic tries in Springbok history. 11th. Bryan Habana, 2007 Rugby World Cup versus Samoa.
There's James to Habana. He's got a man outside. He doesn't need him at the moment. He's got Schalkberg and Habana's going all the way through.
Watch out!
Bryan Habana. Habana wants to take it quickly. He's smelling a hat-trick.
In the pool stages of the 2007 World Cup, Bryan Habana once again showcased his try-scoring prowess with a sensational try against Samoa. Chasing a kick ahead, he outpaced the Samoan defence, gathered the ball and sprinted 50 metres to score. It was a try that highlighted his speed and finishing ability, and it left the world in awe. 10th. Joost van der Westhuizen, 1998 versus England.
If Pienaar was the talismanic leader of that side, then its most talented player was the scrum half, Joost van der Westhuizen.
Pass, and he'll get what a try! All the way from the scrum half, Joost van der Westhuizen.
Van der Westhuizen is the most capped Springbok.
In a test match against England in 1998, Joost van der Westhuizen delivered a moment of brilliance. Breaking from the base of a ruck, he dummied past two defenders and powered his way to the try line. It was a try that showcased his strength and ability to read the game, and it remains one of the most memorable tries in Springbok history. 9. Jean de Villiers, 2008 versus Australia.
Inside Springbok 7's 22. There's a lovely shot of ball from Jean de Villiers. De Villiers, this big lad who plays in the centre. He's going to go all the way. A try for Jean de Villiers. And that's his second try, his third try, I should say.
Jean de Villiers, known for his intercepting ability, pulled off another memorable try against Australia in 2008. Reading the play perfectly, he intercepted a pass from Machito and raced 60 metres to score. It was a try that not only stunned the Wallabies, but also showcased de Villiers' world-class ability. 8. Bryan Habana, 2007 Rugby World Cup versus Fiji.
And they turned it over immediately on the front foot, not content with a 39-point scoreline. Quick, good hands, reading of the place, slick as we imagine. Good quick hands, timing of the pass superb, on the final pass.
In the quarter-final of the 2007 World Cup, Bryan Habana once again lit up the tournament with a sensational try against Fiji. Chasing a high ball, he leapt above the Fijian defence, gathered the ball and sprinted 50 metres to score. It was a try that highlighted his aerial ability and speed, leaving the Fijian defence in his wake. Did you know that between 1903 and 1956, the Springboks went undefeated in every rugby series they played? Yes, between 1903 and 1956, the Springboks dominated international rugby, never losing a series and cementing their status as one of the sport's most formidable teams. Their journey began with a victory over the British Isles in 1903 and gained momentum with their 1912-13 tour, where they became the first team to win a Grand Slam by defeating all four home nations. During the interwar period, they continued their success against top teams like New Zealand and Australia, with their 1937 series win in New Zealand earning them the title of the best team to ever leave New Zealand. Their unbeaten streak at home lasted until 1974, and their tactics, emphasising physicality and territorial kicking, helped them maintain dominance. The turning point came in 1956 when the All Blacks defeated them, marking South Africa's first ever series loss. 7. Peter Rossouw, 1998 versus Ireland.
Soos die Afrikaners sê, bewerkstellig daai drie. Maar goeie werk deur Pieter Rossouw.
Now another chance here for Thomas to move it wide, gets it to James, charge down, and the play on here, Peter Rossouw, has he got the pace? Peter Rossouw will easily outstrip the cover defence, 14 tries in 14 test matches.
Maar dit was Kreino Otto wat daai bal afgestorm het. En as jy 'n bal afstorm en die bal kom van die hande af.
Peter Rossouw, known for his blistering pace, scored a try against Ireland in 1998 that left fans in awe. Receiving the ball on the wing, he accelerated past 3 defenders and raced 70 metres to score. It was a try that showcased his speed and finishing ability, and it remains one of the most memorable tries in Springbok history. 6. Schalkberger, 2008 versus New Zealand.
74th Test match between the All Blacks and the Springboks is underway.
Yeah, I guess there was quite a few big hits right in the beginning. Look, I was just hell set on flying around. I was frustrated after the first Test match for sure.
Now Carter took the gap, taken down by Berger.
I remember putting...
In a Test match against the All Blacks in 2008, Schalkberger, known for his physicality and work rate, scored a crucial try. Breaking from a maul, he powered his way through the New Zealand defence and dove over the line. This play played a key role in the Springboks' victory. 5. Brayton Pulse, 2002 versus Australia.
And does so well to make the ball available there. This is a real chance as Fleck gets it away to Montgomery. Montgomery shows that flaring pace. Brayton Pulse will score on debut. He held on to that pass quite brilliantly.
Brayton Pulse, a winger with electrifying pace, scored a try against Australia in 2002 that left fans speechless. Receiving the ball on the wing, he stepped inside 2 defenders, accelerated past a third, and dove over in the corner. It was a try that showcased his agility and speed, and it remains one of the most iconic tries in Springbok history. 4. Brian Habana, 2007 Rugby World Cup versus Tonga.
And here goes Brian Habana. This is South Africa's record.
Brian Habana is going to become the Rugby World.
In the pool stages of the 2007 World Cup, Brian Habana once again showcased his try-scoring prowess with a sensational try against Tonga. Chasing a kick ahead, he outpaced the Tongan defence, gathered the ball, and sprinted 50 metres to score. It was a try that highlighted his speed and finishing ability, and it left the world in awe. 3. Joost van der Westhuizen, 1997 versus France.
Go piling in front of Westhuizen. Once again, he comes away with it. Van der Westhuizen running into space beautifully was Van der Westhuizen.
To Van der Westhuizen. This is a wonderful start for South Africa.
Well, Joost van der Westhuizen just shows what a strong player he is playing in the number 9 jersey.
In a Test match against France in 1997, Joost van der Westhuizen delivered a moment of brilliance. Breaking from the base of a ruck, he dummied past 2 defenders and powered his way to the try line. It remains one of the most memorable tries in Springbok history. 2. Jean de Villiers, 2009 versus New Zealand.
By probably scoring the winning try.
Well, it's so powerful there.
Jean de Villiers, known for his intercepting ability, pulled off another memorable try against New Zealand in 2009. Reading the play perfectly, he intercepted a pass from Dan Carter and raced 60 metres to score. It was a try that not only stunned the All Blacks, but also showcased de Villiers' world-class ability. 1. Brian Habana, 2007 Rugby World Cup versus Argentina.
Daniel Rousseau. Oh! I don't believe it. Brian Habana is going to become the Rugby World Cup's top try scorer.
In the semi-final of the 2007 World Cup, Brian Habana once again lit up the tournament with a sensational try against Argentina. Chasing a high ball, he leapt above the Argentine defence, gathered the ball, and sprinted 50 metres to score. It was a try that highlighted his aerial ability and speed, leaving the Argentine defence in his wake. The Springboks have given us countless moments of joy, excitement, and inspiration. As we look back at these top 20 tries, we are reminded of the passion, skill, and determination that define the Springboks. And as long as there is rugby, the Springboks will continue to inspire and amaze us with their incredible tries. Be sure to subscribe for more exciting content.